This is GT the Vibe Podcast coming to another episode. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I ain't got no hair on my face. I look like a baby. Uh, new, new moves, new me, right? Um, Another edition of the Hotel Chronicles. As you can see, I've been in a hotel room. I will be in a hotel room a lot for like 6 to 8 weeks. Um, one, one note, fellas, if you got a woman and you don't let her pack your bag, bro, something wrong with you. Because I didn't let my woman pack my bag, and let me tell you, I might like I got the stuff that I need for like business, but like as far as like clothes to just wear out and about, I didn't pack nothing. So it's essentially business attire. I mean, I got like workout t-shirts. I was actually getting ready to go work out. So I actually got workout t-shirts. But fellas, let me tell you, man, if you got a woman who loves to pack your bag, let her pack your bag, dude. I don't even. I remember I used to be like arguing. I used to argue like, man, I want to pack my own bag. You want to feel manly and macho, and then you go on a trip and you find out like, damn, I, I should have just let her pack the bag because women are better at packing. I'm just be honest with y'all. There's certain things that women do better than men, and packing for trips or packing for whatever is one of them. So if you got a woman, let me tell you, I messed up. I didn't let my woman pack for me, and now I'm out here looking stupid. So I'll probably have to make a trip home. Make that drive up north again to get some more clothes. And she probably gonna laugh at me and call me an idiot, but it is what it is. I wasn't smart. I should have just let her pack for me because she offered. Uh, but it is what it is. I'm here now. So, but that actually leads me to my point. Um, I wanted to talk today about. It's a mindset that I used to have, and I struggled with this when I was younger. Thinking everybody's replaceable. Uh, I don't. Here's the thing: everybody's unique in their own way. They have attributes, they have things about them that nobody else can ever um, implement. Nobody else can ever like give you. Like if there's you got a buddy of yours, he's a friend, and he imparts wisdom on you all the time. Like there's the wisdom that he gives you, you're not always gonna get, right? Or say you got, a colleague at work, you guys spend a lot of time together talking about business, and he imparts wisdom, like he's giving you things to better your life. Um, you're not always going to get that from everybody. And so what happens is, and my mom, it's a lot of quotes from my mom as we go through this time of me being able to talk to you guys from a more of a mellow, toned down, my experience type of podcast, and that's what I'm going for with the Hotel Chronicles. You're going to hear a lot of quotes from my mom. My mom always told me, she said, don't give up what you have to live your life chasing what you had, right? And that rings true. I mean, just thinking about my woman packing my bags for me, like that's huge. Like that's somebody who wants to do that for me is irreplaceable. I can't replace that. There's people there. I mean, I could be with somebody else and they don't want to do that for me, right? Or the small things, or pump you up, or help make you confident, give you confidence, things like that. Like somebody who's there for you when you need them. Because a lot of times, like people are there for you when it's beneficial to them, but not when it's beneficial to you, right? So when you have somebody in your life, and like I said, people will focus on relationship because it's easy to focus on like romantic relationships, but when I speak with all relationships in mind. From friends, because I got friends that ride or die. I got a buddy of mine lives in North Carolina right now. If I called him today and said, "Hey, I need you down here right now," he's coming. Another buddy of mine, I don't want to say people names, I don't want to put their names out there if they may not like it. Lives in California. He's moved all over. He used to live in Wichita, been in Dallas, been in Houston. That's my boy. If I call him and I need something, hey, he got me. No question. And if he calls me and he needs something, he know, hey, I got you. Whatever it is, you don't even have to. We don't keep tabs on it, right? Real ones don't keep tabs. Like they just, if you need it and I got it, I give it to you. I don't care if it's financial. You need some money to get you by, whatever. I don't expect you to pay me back because you my boy. You family to me, and so if I give you something, I don't expect nothing in return. I don't give with the expectation of getting. That's not. Then you're not really giving, right? You're loaning. There's two different things there. So you're loaning. Um, but what I found is that when I was younger, I used to have that mindset. I used to think everybody's replaceable, man. Just move on to the next person, move on to the next friend, move on to the next girl, whatever it was. And as I got older and less arrogant, because I used to be arrogant as dude back in the day, let me tell you, I would not have liked me back in the day. It took some growth. Like I've grown a lot, especially over the last like 3, 4, 5 years. So when you got kids, when you get a daughter, if you're a dude, you get a daughter, you get your mindset changes. You have to change. I became more nurturing. I used to be just a hard ass dude, just this all the time. But I've changed, so and I've realized that there's people that and I've even got people in my corner that I don't really speak to that much. Like we know of each other, but I know a lot of them watch the podcast and support the podcast. But I know if I called them when I needed a conversation, they would answer and we'd be able to talk and have a conversation, right? Um, there are people that I wish I never let go. I got some friends from way back in the day that really helped me get to certain places. I got a buddy of mine. His name is Jake. He lives in Boise. We don't really talk as much, but that was my dude back in high school. Like that was my dude. Like we was ride or die, whatever, man. I remember we used to be bad boys for life. That was our motto, right? And life kind of like changes and drifts people apart. But at the end of the day, people, not everybody's replaceable. Not everybody's replaceable. Like whatever. If somebody sees something in you that you don't see in yourself, and they help you grow, like they want better for you, that's rare. I don't think people understand how rare that is now with our current culture and climate. Nowadays, it's all about likes and I got to do this for likes and I got to do that for likes. At the end of the day, who cares about the likes? 'Cause the people that are liking your posts are people that are commenting on your posts all the time. I don't give a damn about you. It's the person that ain't even on your social media, that ain't even saying nothing, right? That'll give you the most in life. That'll help you get where you're trying to go. And at the end of the day, it all depends on where you're trying to go as a person. Like, are you trying to progress or are you staying the same? Essentially, like, I'm just going to stay in this one spot in my bubble because it's comfortable, and that requires changing you. Like people, there's people that will jump from relationship to relationship, right? And they just change the person. They don't change themselves. You have to change yourself. You have to look within yourself and say, what am I doing? Because I've had to do a lot of that over the years, man. Just what am I doing? Because I'm not perfect and I never will pretend to be perfect. I will be honest with y'all. I'd have made mistake after mistake after mistake. Um, but I don't keep making the same mistake over and over again. I learn from my mistakes to try to be a better person. And what I've learned is that when you do that, you can grow. And but if you think you do no wrong and everybody else is always a problem, so you just keep changing and changing and changing people, like you're never gonna be able to grow. You're never gonna be able to prosper in life. You'll be stuck. And like I said, my mom told me, don't ever give up what you have because you may have the world in your hands right now today as we speak. You may not see it. You just haven't seen it yet, right? But you may have that, right? And then you let it go, and now you're chasing that for the rest of your life. And let me tell you, some people spend a lifetime of having regrets of that one person or that one friend or that one significant other or the marriage that they had that they ruined because they were being selfish and worried about themselves and things like that. People. I mean, when you talk to older people, and let me tell you, those are some of the best conversations you can have. When you talk to older people that are about to die, they will put you up on the most truth that you'll ever get, right? Because it's something about being on the cusp of the next chapter of life for you, right? And that helps that you realize what's actually important. What's important is not what people think about you. What's important is not trying to get likes on social media. What's important is not trying to portray an image. Who cares? Like, if they don't like you, fuck them. Seriously, if they don't like you, that's what it is. We not. I'm not here for people to like me. I've never. That's never been my mindset. I wouldn't have gotten to where I am in life if I was worried about what everybody else thought about me. I can't. I got hate. I got people that hate me and don't even really know me. Right? They hate me based on somebody else. Um, and I'm cool with that. Like at the end of the day, if people don't hate you, you must not be doing something right. But we can't have the mindset that we could just replace everybody because you can't. In reality, you can't. Like I said, there are people that I've lost, especially way back in my teens, late teens, and early 20s. Man, I met some pretty profound and cool people that really helped me in growing myself as not only as a as a man, but getting married at 23. So in marriage as a husband, then having a kid as a father. Like there was people that I was around, and that was over a decade ago. People that I was around that really helped me mentally understand what it takes to be able to succeed in those roles. How to put somebody else first. How to put somebody else's needs over yours. And when you find a person that will do those things for you, That's rare. Not everybody's gonna put your needs over there. It's like that's rare. If somebody's like, hey, like I'm tired, but I'm gonna show up for you because you need it. Or if something happens to you and you need somebody to walk with you in faith as you overcome the mental obstacles of something happening to you, like that's deep. Not everybody's gonna do that for you. Um, and let me tell you, I've done that for people, and I've done that for people that are no longer in my life. Helped them grow and try to get through certain things, and but I didn't do it with the mindset of I want something in return. I just did it because that's who I am, right? So I'm gonna help you, and then you take the help and you do whatever you got to do with it. But it may just be for a season. Some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a reason, and you learn from the reasons and turn them people into seasons. Essentially, that's how it works. But I'm serious. Like I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Like you can't replace everyone. You can't go around with the mindset of everybody's replaceable because everybody's not. Everybody's not. And then you'll end up looking for what you had in that person and that friend and that boyfriend and that girlfriend and that wife and that husband and that colleague at work. You'll be looking for that in somebody else. And then you'll keep being disappointed because that ain't in everybody else. That was in that particular person. And like I said in my prior podcast, like when God sends you somebody specific, that He sends you somebody for a specific reason, that person will give you as much as they possibly can, and they'll even put your needs over theirs, right? But you can't. You gotta cherish that like that because that's rare. That's a commodity out here. That's like if you out here and you trying to buy the most expensive car. Most people are riding around in Hondas, right? But when you get the opportunity and that expensive car falls on your lap, you can't jack it up. And that's our mind. And I mean, it's a mindset of the culture. The culture currently tells us you need a whole bunch of likes. You can just go talk to a whole bunch of chicks. So if you're a dude and you got a good woman with you, oh, it's a whole lot of females out here. No, ain't. Wait, let me tell you what my homegirl Aunt A. Marie Ann Morris said. I'm gonna say her government name out here because I don't give a damn. That's the homie. That's my sister, by the way. She said, "Ain't nothing in the streets but STDs," and that's what she said. When she said STDs, I don't know what she said after that, but I was cracking up. I was cracking up. I was like, "You're right. There's nothing out there. There really is. So why not better yourself for the person that you have right here in front of you? Why not better yourself for them? You know what I'm saying? As opposed to I got to look out here because I need validation. Need like to me, and that's one thing that I've learned over time. People that can validate themselves are like needle in a haystack because a lot of people need that external validation. But learning how to validate yourself and how to boost yourself up. When you find somebody that will boost you as you're boosting yourself up, the sky is the absolute limit. But like I said, and I will continue to say this, and I will continue to beat this thing in over the years as you guys listen to me and as I grow as a podcaster. Not everybody's replaceable. So don't go out here thinking everybody is. Because that one person that did all the things that you wanted, but you always wanted more, and then you go and leave that person and then you go find somebody else and they don't even do half of what that person did, then you're just disappointing yourself. And at the end of the day, you're not playing them, you're playing yourself because that person is going to continue to be their genuine self just for somebody else. Like somebody else is going to get that friendship. Somebody else is going to get that relationship, right? You can have it in your hand and have that bag, but then you fumble. Don't fumble good people. That's the key, guys. Something I've had to deal with. I've fumbled good people in my lifetime, so I can't even sit here and say I'm perfect or man, I've never fumbled. No, I've fumbled some great people. I mean, so I've severed some relationships that I wish I could take. And I've hurt people that I wish I could take it back, but I can't take it back. All I can do is grow and learn from my mistakes and try to be better as I move forward in life. And that's the goal. That's what it is. I'm not saying be perfect, but what I'm saying is recognize who's actually in your corner. Take inventory of your friends. If your friend group, let me tell you, I got friends that pray for me. I got friends that'll roll up for me if we need to roll up on somebody. The ride or dies. I got people that'll travel across the country for me if I need something. Hey man, I got you. I'll be there quickly. I got people that'll take care of my kids for me if I need somebody to take care of my kids if something happens. Like I've got those people in my corner, and what I've realized is that that circle is small, and I'm okay with that. Like I'm 100% okay with having a small circle. So. But this is GT Divide podcast. I can go all day talking about this. That's a great topic. I feel like just keep in mind, guys, don't ever in your life mess up what you got in hand, because you're gonna be chasing that for the rest of your life. And let me tell you, it's a miserable place to be, um, wondering what if. This is GT Divide Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share. Again, Hotel Chronicles. We will continue. See you guys next one.